An informational video for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. Just a little bit of information about the server, what I'm using to run it, what it's on, and just a little bit of quirks for it. So some information for you guys who actually are interested in launching and managing your own ARC server. For now, we're actually going to get into our Scorched server. As long as I launch the right one here. A little tired. But we're going to get into our Scorched server, and we're going to do day 4. So we're going into day 4 here. I had a video recorded the other night, and I started having some major glitches. I lost my cursor a few times. Had some other rough in-game glitches. I think they released some hot patches to try and fix those problems. I played on top just to see if it got the problems ironed out, or if I could recreate the glitches that I was getting, and I didn't get them, so hopefully the problems have been ironed out and I can actually hammer you guys out another good video and not waste an hour tonight on nothing, basically. But I did get a lot of stuff accomplished on the server that you guys are going to see, but I wanted you guys to see what I was doing, and that really didn't happen. Basically, we tamed a Dodecarus, so now we have we have a creature for getting sand and rock and stone and all that stuff that we need. We've got a fair amount of narcotics now, and I might go start looking for some of these new creatures in the game. Getting to play around with the new Udas, or Udis as we've started calling them, on my own server was very interesting. They are really, really, really amazing creatures. You guys will really enjoy seeing the Udis. And I never did actually get to run into any of the other creatures that I wanted to get my hands on, so I'll have to try and introduce you guys to those at some point. I'm just checking everything over right now, because as I said, I had a few major glitches, so we'll come over here and show you the Doed that we got. He's a rather interesting looking fellow. He's still got a pretty good amount of stone on him, so I'll go ahead and collect that up. Again, very interesting color. I do like our all dino colors mod that we have running. Let's go ahead and get the light quality adjusted here, and we are going to go ahead and unload a lot of this junk. So again, we're going to be making some foundations and a few other odds and ends that we really need. So we're actually going to go ahead and start moving a lot of stuff into these crafters. And I'm also probably going to start trying to I'm actually going to try and start getting my I'm actually going to try and start getting my other stuff together that I need in order to really start kicking this thing into high gear and getting some leveling done. So today, as you can see, you look around the house and a lot of things have changed. I've got some gear that I didn't have before. A few other odds and ends. Let's see. Actually, I don't need to put that in here now. I completely forgot that I now have prime meat in here. So, trying to get orientated again. When you switch from one server to the next, sometimes you get disorientated on what you were working on or what you had going. and it takes a little bit to get to drop back into the things that we were working on. Let's see, we have that Caprisuchus again at level 20. I'm gonna leave them alone for now, and just throw out some things. We'll deal with them down the road here in a little bit. So we're actually going to try to get some stuff accomplished today in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the meat of crafting. That's my primary goal for today. We need to collect up a bunch of cactus sap, so I'm going to have to go out and get that. So I may go ahead and go tame that level 11 Morella top. So I'm going to see what I need for that. Fire up the Dodo decks, which I have running on the server computer, and I'm going to go ahead and see what we need for Morella tops. So let's find them in the list. Morella tops. I know you're in here. Where are you? There you are. Morella tops. We know it's a level 11 if I remember correctly. Wrong keyboard. Have to keep reminding myself I'm running two different keyboards. Level 11. Taming multiplier is, I think we have it at 5 on the server. Let's see, we need 12 crops or 16 majo berries. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab 20 majos. And out of a crossbow, it is going to take spine, tail. It is going to take 4 headshots. So hopefully we can get 4 headshots. So we're going to go ahead and grab some majo berries out of our thing here. We need 20, so we're going to just drag half a stack over here. That should be more than enough. We've got a hunger generator, so we don't need anything else. We've got 10 arrows, but we're going to have to make some more narc arrows. So I'm going to go ahead, and since we had a little bit of a problem with our Dodecarus getting it to drop, I'm actually going to bump that up, and I'm actually going to make 30 trank arrows, because something was up with those the other day and it took way more than it should have for that Dodecarus. So I'm actually going to not take a chance, since a Morellatops is not something I want to tangle with. And we're going to see if we have a Morellatops saddle pattern. Yes, we do. So we're going to go ahead and make one of those real fast. So the way this works is you just drop it in here, and it tells you what you need. We need some hide. So we're going to see if we can find some more hide. I do believe there's some on our other thing. Yes, there it is. So we have some on our other crafting table. Now we have it all in here. We're still short some hide, so we're actually going to have to take our Raptor out and get some hide, which fortunately we have a Caprisuchus right here near the base that needs to die, so we have access to hide, as long as the Caprisuchus does not kill us in the process. Before we go to do that, we're going to go and set this guy to neutral if he's not already, so that if we get dismounted, and we're going to put him on follow, so if we get dismounted by the Caprisuchus and it starts chewing on us, here's a victim. But we're still going to go ahead and try to kill this Caprisuchus, and as you can see, it's already trying to get us, and it's dismounted me. There we are. And this is a problem that we run into, which is not fun. As you can see, my Raptor is stuck. This is a glitch that is happening in the game. It is very annoying, because essentially, in order to get him unstuck, I now have to shut down and relaunch the entire server. It is an annoyance. We lost a Tapjira one day on another server because of that very glitch. And we thought the Tapjira was gone. We logged in, and I can't even get into his inventory. Well, possibly. No, I can't even get into his inventory. So again, we're gonna get out of here before that Caprasuchus decides to come chew on us. He's already trying. And again, I really don't want to have to tangle with him too much. I don't know what level it is. There we go. That'll at least save our Raptor a little bit. So, he dropped some stuff. We'll go ahead and take that. So again, a glitch of annoyance. Not a whole lot we can do about it now, because as I said, he's good and stuck. I can try to get him to follow, but I don't think he will. So basically, we're gonna have to relaunch the server to get him unstuck. It's an annoyance. I don't even think that was the Caprasuchus we were after, was it? Yeah, I guess it was him. So again, our Raptor is going to be stuck there for a while, so we're going to go ahead and try and tame this Morellatops. If I have to, I will go ahead and shut the server down, relaunch it, unstick our Raptor so that he doesn't get killed by something at random. I got the hide that I needed at least, so I can make the Morellatops saddle. Well, that kind of sucks. So yes, we just lost our Raptor, so now we have to go down here and get our saddle and everything off of it. That is known to happen, or will typically happen, because if it's stuck, it cannot defend itself. I don't even see what got it. Probably when we log back into the server, because we lost the saddle that was on it too, and all of the meat and everything else. So now we are without defense. So I think what we will do is we will go ahead and focus on getting this Morellatops. If we can unstick it from where it is, we may just go for a different one. And then we'll go after another Raptor or another Predator, because we're going to need one at some point, because we have to have that resource. We have to be able to get to resources. We have to be able to get to the things we need. So we need that mount. There's another Raptor down here. Let's see what level it is, and we'll determine if we want to go after it. That's a level 25. I think we would prefer to have something higher, so worst case, if I have to, I'll kill it. But again, I'm going to attempt to get to this Morellatops and get it unstuck and tamed before I decide to go after that Raptor. The Caprasuchus, if I can actually tame it, is well worth the effort to get it tamed. And again, I did not pick up that. I did not make the Morellatops saddle, which actually we're going to need. So let me work my way back to the house and go make that saddle. Okay. Yeah, we need that Raptor for base defense. So we will go back here. There we are. Having a problem getting that crafted. So we will go ahead and, like I said, we may or may not go after that particular Morellatops. We'll see when we get over there how much of an issue it's going to be to tame it and get it out of where it is. If it's stuck fairly well, then it may not be worth trying to get it unstuck. We have 2 Caprasuchus down here. Because if we get it unstuck, it's going to want to go that way. So we're going to have to actually kill these 2 Capras. So hopefully we have enough arrows. We're going to try to take these guys out. And they'll run, but they'll come back. And I'll slowly kill it a little at a time. There's one. Let's see if we can get its partner. There we go. And there's yet another over there. Shooting a little low, so we need to come up. Let's go for the one stuck in the rock over there. Not making any progress. Got it. You start to kind of get a feel for shot ranges with these things. These seem to be a little bit higher level. We got, well, it was a level 20. We're almost out of arrows, so we're going to try to kill this guy with his last few. And I'm not afraid of going down there and stabbing it with a spear a few times if I have to. There we are. So we should be Capra free now. I don't see any other Caprasuchus. So now we're going to start going after our Morellatops. And we know it's going to take a few shots. Let's see if we can bolo this guy. I'll keep it from running off a little bit at least. There we are. No, he can run. Oh, we missed. 1, 2, 3. And he is, of course, headed over to Raptor Land, which is not where we want him. There we are. Oh, where are you going? Alright. So we have him. Oh, that's not good. I do not need him getting me. And he is taking my armor off. Well, we have a Raptor laying over here somewhere too, I think. Unless the... Oh, there he is. Ah, that is not bad. That's a level 45. I can deal with that. That was a nice replacement for our other one, and we got a Caprasuchus. So we will take all of these guys. So we now have base defense. There we are. We now have base defense. So now we will start working on getting our way back to base. And actually, since we have a nice resource right over there, alright, let's see if we can harvest some of these resources as best we can, since we don't have the saddles and everything for it. And they're gonna of course follow me around. Love getting stuck on tails. Okay, so we're gonna go collect up these Caprasuchus that we killed, because we can always use the meat and the hide. We have to make 3 new saddles, or 2 new saddles now. And of course we are now caught underwater on all of our stuff. This is not good. Because we cannot breathe, so we need to get these guys off of us. Alright. I'm gonna have to do something because I'm dying now because they're sitting on top of me. There we are. That is the one problem with having everything following you, because they will drown you if you are not careful. Alright, let's get out of the water and away from them. Alright, disable wandering. Now what is our Raptor doing over there? We need some cactus sap, so while we're out in this area, we're going to go ahead and try to collect up some cactus sap. That is a pretty Raptor there. What level is that? No. We need this. And that appears to be a level 10, but that is some nice coloration on that. But we're going to run up here real quick, grab some cactus sap because we need it. And of course, because my armor broke, I am now having to deal with being hot. Let's see. Again, we'll keep our menagerie with us because we need the defense. Oh, there's a Morellatops egg. I'm not going to bother with that because as soon as I touch it, this guy is going to get very upset with me. Let's go ahead and start working our way back to the house. We have some cactus sap now. And we need to put some points in some stuff here. So we're going to bump that up a little bit and movement speed. Actually make this guy a worthy gatherer. And we're going to go ahead and start working our way back to the house. Oh, where are you going? Yeah, that's a adolescent level 10 Raptor. That's why it's running away. And we're going to see if we can get these guys up this little cliff here. Sometimes they have trouble with it. Sometimes they'll come right on up. It looks like our capper had a little trouble with it, but he managed to bypass it. We still have that level 20 down there. We're just going to leave him alone. We have another Caprisuchus in our lake here now. So again, we will probably deal with him sometime down the road here. Alright, let's park this guy over here for now. And I'm going to turn all of these guys off follow. Oh, there's one. Where did our Raptor go? Seem to have lost track of him. Oh, let me turn these guys off follow. Okay, where's our Raptor? Where did he go? I cannot tell because I cannot see his name tag. He is way down there. Okay, so we need to get him up here. So let's see if we can get him to follow us along here. Come on. Come on this way before that Caprisuchus decides to eat you. That's a rather nice coloration on that one too. I think that's an improvement over the one we had. But we do have some kind of thing coming in, so what we're going to do is we're going to park these guys right here for the moment. We're going to go over here and make a couple of saddles real fast. So this noise he is making right now, heat wave. If I remember correctly, that is the signal for a heat wave. Alright, we'll put that in a smithy to repair it. So we're going to have to repair our armor too. Since we need to craft a couple of saddles, we're going to throw a Raptor saddle together and a Caprisuchus saddle. And again, we need hide, which I think we are missing. And we need wood. Yes, we are in a heat wave. It says get underground, which I do not think we have access to underground, so I may end up having to go stand in the water out there, which is going to be bad because that's also where our Caprasuchus that we have to kill is. And we cannot learn a Caprasuchus saddle yet, so we are going to not worry about that one. Let me drop these in here because we don't need those blueprints. I need to fix all of my armor because this stuff is a must-have right now. Silica pearls I need to pull. I'm trying to do this quickly because I don't want to lose too much HP. Alright, that's all of our armor repaired. Alright, try to repair this too if we have enough stuff. There we go. Okay, so everything is repaired. Alright. Yeah, so all this fireflies, this is definitely a heat wave. If you look here, you see that it's super heat. If you stay out in this right now, you will get a heat stroke. So we're going to try to minimize our time outside for the moment. We're going to try to get these guys situated where I want them. Let's see, let's change your follow distance to low so I can get you where I want you. You need to be on lowest. Okay. Come on, get back here. Okay, he's not going to do that, so we'll leave him right there. He's fine. He needs to be on neutral and leave him the way he is. He needs to be on neutral and where he is. And let's see. Let's actually get a look at our Raptor here. Those are some very nice colors. That is a very pretty Raptor. It's not a level 84. It is a female. We can breed her later for color spread. So again, we'll start working up our tank Raptor basically that we had before. We're going to leave her parked right over here. Spin her around. And she's going to act as door guard. So she will stay right there. And she needs to be on neutral in case anything comes and attacks her or the base. And then of course our Morellatops we need to unload and get it close to the house too. Like I said, I want it basically right in this little area here for the time being. So we will park our Morellatops right there. Okay, and we are going to move inside. Let's see what we have in the food trough real quick. We have 19 meat. Let's go ahead and split some of this down. Drop it in there, and let's drop half of these berries in there. Okay, let's see, what do you have on you? You have 50 meats. We'll leave you the way you are. You have 45 meat on you, so we'll leave you where you are, and you have 1 HP, so let's put another point in weight. With you, we're going to put some points in melee damage. Alright, so let's get inside before we start to get a heat stroke, and we'll start working on crafting a little bit. Okay, so let's sort materials. I'm going to go ahead and pull everything off of here. can't quite reach. So let's see, transfer. Yeah, let's transfer the stone there, and then we'll go ahead and drop everything into here that we need for crafting. Actually, I think everything needs to transfer from here to the crafting table, so we had it where it needed to be originally. Okay, that goes in here, that goes in here, that, those, that, this, that. Okay, and the heat wave is over. So now we are back to normal. Let's see. Alright, pull that off of there, drop it into here. Alright, berries need to go in here. So for the next little bit, we're probably not, if we do anything, we will probably go out and gather a few more materials. That is going to be one of our biggest tasks. Start really getting into crafting some of this stuff. We do actually need a lot of materials. That you will see as we go along. When we really start getting into crafting this building, and we start laying out our parts for it, you will notice that we need a lot of clay. As a matter of fact, I'm going to queue up just as much as I can and let that run. Again, I need more cactus sap, so we'll have to go on a cactus sap run. Let me double check on my seeds. 1, 1, 6, 1, 1, 1, 1, and junk. Okay, we have everything. So what we're going to do is, we know we need 7 more foundations. I'm going to go ahead and start working on our basic square foundation for this particular building. So let me go ahead and see what we need, because we already have one section done. I'm going to have to flip the design just a little bit, because originally there were going to be 2 double doors on where I'm standing, but because it's next to the cliff, we can't do that. So I'm going to have to move those 2 doors to another position. So, and since we're facing the brick wall, I'm not going to put the glass windows in back here. So we're going to modify the design a little bit. But primarily right now, I'm just focused on getting the foundation down. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 20 more foundations to get the exterior foundation ring ready. So we need 20 of these. We can only craft 3 because we are short wood, thatch, and fiber. And since we just moved everything into here, we know we've only got that. So we need wood, thatch, and fiber. So let's go ahead and get a mental shopping list together here. We need a lot of fiber, a lot of thatch, and a lot of wood. The clay is coming, so we will go ahead and go out on the morella tops since the heat wave is over. We have 3 points now, so let's see, we're going to put 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. And what level are we now? 34. Oh, let's check and see what we can learn. There may be some things that we can use right now. So let's go ahead and go down to the level 34 level. Nothing in that range. Reinforced windows, trapdoors, staircases we may need. Definitely want that. We definitely want that. We don't need the platform smithy. We don't need any of those. Don't need the metal because we're not going to be using it. I don't know about the toilet. Could possibly need that. We can now get our Doedicurus saddle. So now we can use our Doedicurus. When we get to 35, we're going to gain some other stuff that we can use. Almima saddle we don't need. Manta saddle we don't need. So yeah, there are a few things in here that we definitely do not need and we're not going to bother with. But I think that's good for now, because right now our primary concern is going to be going and getting some cactus sap. Although at some point I'm going to have to get rid of that Caprisuchus, but we will deal with that here in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all these seeds that we don't need. And we will go ahead and take... I'm going to go ahead and put the Capra back on a medium follow distance, if I can get to it. They do actually do a lot of damage and they're really nice to have. But we are actually going to change him to attack my target. And we are going to enable following. Let's get him over here if I can get him out from where he is. Looks like he's stuck on the Doedicurus. So that's not good. Come on, fella, come this way. Alright, well, let's see. You stay there for a minute. You follow me. So come this way. Alright, that gets him out of the way enough. I guess I could have put a saddle on him and moved him. Come on. Oh, I love game mechanics. Alright, come on. Alright, it looks like he is good and stuck now. Alright, come on this way. Come on. Let's see. Come on. Come this way. There we go. Alright, you sit right there. You start to really learn that this is almost a necessity in this game. Either things are too tall or whatever, and you end up having to pick up ceiling tiles or pick up walls or any other number of things just to be able to get creatures to move around for you. We're going to set this guy on a low follow distance because I want him to be right there, but I don't want him to get caught on my Morella tops. And let's see if I can get him to come up this little wall over here. No, he is going to decide to take the long way. Come on this way, guy. Come on over here. Come on. Come on, I know the AI will pick it up in just a second. There we go. Sometimes it takes the AI a minute to realize what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go. And of course he is after this, so he's going to continue to try to get to it. Come on, fella. Alright, we're going to have to go gather this, because if we don't, the capra is going to continue to attempt to get to it to gather it. That was a very nice color of a Caprasuchus. Okay, come on. Come over this way. Come on. There we are. Oh, the AI in this game. Okay, so we're going to work our way back up to this upper plateau, and we're going to gather some trees and a few other things as we go along. Okay, he's doing his job. So now we have to get him to follow us up here. No, he actually made it. Alright, and he's gaining more thatch than wood, and we need a pretty good amount of wood, so I'm probably going to collect the wood myself. Of course, now I'm hung on a Caprasuchus and a rock. Okay, let's put that away for now so we can steer. And work our way back up this way. And try to go get the cactus sap that we need. Let's see. We'll collect a few things as we go along. We have another raptor up here. Try to kill it if it decides to come play. There we are. Not too bad. He's taking a little bit of a beating, but he managed to hold up. Trying to keep an eye on our level of weight there. Sure, Capra's still back there. He's basically, our Capra is tagging along with us at this point, just as defense. It's definitely a good thing to have with you. And our goal is to get up to this little plateau up here, because I know there's some cactus plants, or little cactus plants up here, and that's what we're trying to go after. have to locate them. Let's see. Oh, we have a box over here, so what we're going to do is run over that box. And that will give us an experience boost to both our Capra and our Morellatops. This is what I was looking for. All these little cactusy looking cactus flowers right here. That's a really good source of cactus sap. There's these little cactus. And so I usually come up here to try and get all of my cactus sap, and also because of the limited amount of predators, I also come up here to get wood and everything because I can kind of run around. As soon as I can actually craft a chainsaw in the game, that is definitely going to be a goal that I'm going after. We'll get his weight up to 1,000. Let's bump his melee damage up. We need to get his HP up, but I want to wait. Alright, there we are. And let's see, we have to get unstuck from a Caprasuchus. Actually, there we are. Now instead of him trying to follow me, he will follow the Morellatops, who has a little bit bigger hitbox. He's still a little close. I could probably switch him back to a medium following distance to be fine. Let's see, we have a blue coming down right there, so I think I'm going to go after that. It'll be a minute before it comes down. While we're waiting for it to come down, we'll just go ahead and continue gathering. I may dismount here, go ahead and get some thatch and wood from these 4 trees while my Caprasuchus guards. Just keeping an eye out for any predators. Level 90 Jerboa, that is a first. Alright. Okay, so we're waiting for that to come down to see what we end up getting. Looking to see what else is out here. I don't think I want to tangle with anything else right now. And we both leveled, so let's see. Movement speed is okay, so we'll start working on HP and stam. So we're going to throw another one in stam. We'll go ahead and drop all these seeds, so we don't need those. And we do have a ton of cactus sap now, so we are good on cactus sap. And actually what I think I'm going to do is transfer some stuff from him to the Caprasuchus. So I think I'll take all these berries and transfer them to the Caprasuchus. And use him as a pack mule. And he's full inventory, so we'll go ahead and dump some more weight into him. Alright, let's see what we got. Couple of items. Alright, so let's go ahead and start working our way back and get out of this area. What is he hung on? Oh, that's right. He's overloaded, so I'm going to have to take some weight off of him. Because if I don't, he will never keep up. Let's see. What can I drop that I don't necessarily need? Let's go ahead and pull some more stuff off of him. Let's take this 50 pounds off of him, and that should put him back in a good range. Alright. There we go. Now he's keeping up. Yeah, so if you overload your animals, as you just seen, they will slow down considerably, and it will take forever for them to keep up or to get caught up to you. And every little advantage you can get in this game as far as this AI is concerned, especially with dino following, you want to use that advantage. I thought there was an experience box somewhere over here. That's a very pretty Raptor. We may have to come back and get him at some point if he's still here. I would like to go back and get that level 100 Equus that was over near the area we got the crystal from. But more than likely that Equus is gone. Raptor is still down there, so we'll go ahead and walk for now and get Stam back. And again, when you're taming creatures, when I look for the levels of creatures, the primary reason that I'm looking at levels is the higher the level, the better stats that the creature's going to have when you first tame it. So it's less points that you have to spend on speed or DPS or health or anything like that. We may, let's take a chance. We're going to grab this Morellatops egg. No, that's a Camelsaurus. Oh, Morellatops. And we are going to look to see if Mom comes after that egg. Does not appear to be, so we're going to go ahead and start heading back. Most of the time, if there are females in the area when you pick up an egg, they will automatically come after you with a passion. So that is why you always want to be cautious grabbing an egg. You don't just, you want to look around, see if there's anything in the area before you decide that, oh yeah, I want to go grab that egg. And I am stuck on my Caprisuchus. There we are. And since we are level 35 now, we're going to definitely be opening up some things that we need that are going to make a big difference in leveling. Of course, we have to get our Caprisuchus unstuck, get him back behind us. Make sure he's there. Alright.